What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Legacy Prime Universe Knockout. So this is from the Transformers Prime animated series, and it doesn't quite look like that knockout, but it's an adaptation from that. I saw this and I definitely was interested when I saw the renders. Now, I did say I'm not going to look at retail figures. Well, that's kind of out the window, I guess. I'm waiting for a lot of stuff to show up here from Masterpiece and third party, but since we don't have anything and I was interested in this anyway, let's take a look at it. He does have quite a bit of little paint here. You got the Decepticon logo there, silver across the chest, which we'll see in the vehicle mode, silver across the abs there. Red paint here on the shins. Paint on the wheels, we'll see that more in vehicle mode, and then this back plate is painted as well. He does have some nice paint on the face as well. You get the white with the red eyes and the red goatee. Oh, that looks pretty good. He does come with some accessories here, so you do get these two pieces, and there's a bunch of different ways you can use it. So you first of all, you can combine them into this sort of trident looking thing. So you can have that. That is not my personal favorite, but you can also store that on his back right here if you want to. So you can do that. But my personal preference is to take this, combine it right here into one big Mamma Jamma gun, and then have him blasting some Autobots. So that looks good. Or if you prefer, you can separate these two and get it one in each hand like this. There's a lot of options here. Or you can use these on the side arms like that. Speaking of the side arms, I understand the leaving of gaps here, although I recently looked at Jaxus, which is a Voyager class. I understand why Deluxe class don't have this, less plastic, less cost. But why put the hole? I don't know. But you have a lot of options with these weapons. They really do look nice, and I like the fact that you can kind of choose how you want them to look. All right, let's go over his articulation here. The head, it's on a ball joint, it gets a little bit up, a little bit down. You do have side to side here, and it rotates all the way around. The arms rotate around on the shoulder, up to there. There's a piece underneath. The rotation at the bicep, single joint elbow gets you 90 degrees. Nothing at the wrist, it does go inwards, and I mentioned there's a gap there. Rotation at the waist. Legs go up to there, friction back to there, out to the side, rotation at the thigh. You do have some waffles here on the thighs, which I'm used to. It doesn't really show up too much, so it doesn't bother me too much down there. But knees, you get a 90-degree bend, ankle tilt out to there, and a toe tilt downwards. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to the Netflix Optimus Prime. Fits in perfectly, just like other deluxe class vehicles like this. Looks good. All right, now let's get this guy transformed into his vehicle mode. Pretty simple transformation. Go ahead and take the arms, fold the hands inwards. Come to the back here, you're going to lift up this backpack, open these up. You're going to take out the roof, and that's going to tab in like that. This is all paint, by the way, so just be cautious with that. Leave those open. We're going to take care of that later. Come to the bottom here, open this up. You can take the head, fold that inwards all the way. Fold this panel up. That's going to make the hood of the car. This is interesting. I don't see a lot of this on deluxe class figures, but you're going to rotate the abs to the other side. That makes space for the arms to go in. So now we can take the arms. Make sure when you rotate it, you end up with this on the outside, because that's going to plug into the doors. So you can just rotate that ahead of time, or you can just do it after, but that's how you want it with those tabs sticking out. Come to the back here, we're going to rotate these legs. Make sure the feet are also straight before you do that, but those are just going to click into place right here. Then we can take these and accordion them downwards, and then peg them together right here. It's a very tight peg, by the way. Go ahead and take the roof. That's going to come down and peg into the front and back. So make sure you get that in on both ends. Then this is going to peg in onto the side of the arm and then into the back. So get the arm in first, and then get the back in by pushing it back. Same on this side, get the arm in first, and then push that back. And there is Knockout in his absolutely gorgeous vehicle. I don't know what it is about this, but I really love the way this vehicle looks. It's got the translucent lights here, that grille that we saw on the front of his robot mode. The Decepticon logo there. Painted yellow or yellowish green wheels. You got the Tampo detail here on the side. That just looks really cool. I don't think that's what we saw in the Prime cartoon. I don't think he had all that silver detail, but I just think it looks cool. I like it. And it kind of fades into this maroon color. Here's the back. It's pretty clean for a deluxe class. There isn't too much badness back here. You got some exhaust as well. Overall, I really, really like this vehicle mode. It does roll on those wheels. You can take the weapons, and again, you can just use it like this if you want. Again, that's my preferred method. Just plug it in like that. But if you don't like that, you can separate them. Put this on here. Put that on there. I mean, again, you have all the options, whatever you want. But personally, my preferred option is to have it like this. And for size comparison, there it is next to the Earthrise Optimus Prime. Fits in perfectly, of course, with the retail line. I just really like this vehicle, but yeah, looks good with other vehicles from this line. So final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy Knockout. Let's start with the positives. I really like the vehicle mode. I think it's a very good looking. I know it's not accurate to the original Transformers Prime, but I just like the way they did it. The accessories are pretty cool. I like this gun a lot more than this one, but I also like the options. You can use it as the, staff or, trident. You can use it as two guns. You can use it as one super gun. That's really nice that you have all those options. I think he looks really good in robot mode, but negatives wise, this has got to go. They got to stop doing this. Stop making the gaps in the arms. If you have to do that, I understand. Don't put a hole on the other side of it. I mean, it just makes it so gappy. Even this, I don't mind it as much because it's down here. Not a big fan of waffles to begin with. But if you're going to do it, put it somewhere there where it's less noticeable. But this is that's intolerable to me. I can't stand that. It's something that really, it's a pet peeve of mine with the retail line. And I know they can do it because I've seen some of the more recent retail line figures where there's no waffles and no gaps. Other than that, though, I really do like it. It's a good figure. If you're a fan of this character, this is definitely a good version to pick up. And, of course, fits in well with the retail line. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.